Good Friday, everybody. Nate Trobaugh here once again for yet another edition of the 5-Star News. And we have breaking news into the newsroom this morning. The Atlanta Hawks knocked off the defending NBA champions Boston Celtics in Group Play C for the in-season tournament 117 to 116. They also did this without two-time All-Star Trae Young. But we'll have more on that in sports. Let's head it over to Levi Wilson for some school announcements and weather. Here's What's Up Heritage. Take it away, Levi.
What's up, Heritage? I'm Levi Wilson. I'm here to bring you three big announcements followed by this week's weather forecast. Life Touch will be at HHS on Thursday, November 21st to take senior pictures. If this date does not work for you, Life Touch will be back on Thursday, December 5th. Check the school newsletter for more information. The HHS Theater Department is partnering with Buff City Soaps to raise money for our future productions. All orders are due by December 2nd, and we will have your orders the week before Christmas break. Samples will be put in the main office for you to see and smell, but please do not take these. And don't forget the big game tonight at home against Southeast Bullock at 7:30. $10 admission, and be sure to arrive a little bit early to beat the traffic. Now onto this week's weather forecast. Friday, we have a high of 63, a low of 42, and a 7% chance of rain. Saturday, we have a high of 65, a low of 42, and an 8% chance of rain. Sunday, we have a high of 69, a low of 46, and a 9% chance of rain. Monday, we have a high of 70, a low of 55, and an 8% chance of rain. Tuesday, we have a high of 72, a low of 58, and a 49% chance of rain.
We hope you are able to make it down Tuesday night to the Veterans Day concert.
HMS and Legion of Journals performed as well. Let's hear more from Ms. Hamilton.
Now onto the anchors for more news.
So the concert was a combined effort. The middle school band and chorus performed from 6:30 to 7, and then because our theater is limited with seating, we had a 30-minute intermission so that people could exit and enter. We did some pieces by ourselves. We did patriotic pieces such as the national anthem, medleys of different pieces like America the Beautiful and Glory, Glory, Hallelujah, the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And then at the end, our choir and wind ensemble came together to perform the Stars and Stripes Forever, which is a very famous patriotic march.
Hi, my name is KB Jackson, and I am this year's choir president. And last night we did have a Veterans Day concert. I think it went very well. I led us in the Pledge to the Flag in the beginning, and then we got our two songs sang. And then I think it went very well. We got to recognize the veterans. They stood up, everybody clapped, and it just felt like a very loving moment where everybody felt grateful for where they were today.
Hi, I'm Caden Mancharas. I'm a section leader in choir, and last night we had our Veterans Day concert. I really enjoyed it. It went really well, and it was great to honor all the veterans and perform with the band.
So I think it was a lovely concert, and you guys should definitely come next year if you didn't come this year.
We are still collecting money for the Wounded Warrior Project. If you would like to donate, we would greatly appreciate that. And that fundraiser will end on Friday, November 15th, tomorrow. So if you'd like to donate, you can go to the school website and you'll see a flyer about the concert, and there's a little QR code that you can scan and donate some money to help veterans who were injured while they were serving our country. It was an honor and pleasure to be able to be a part of this concert.
They did sound really good. Nice report, Levi. Nate Trobaugh and Bree Wilson up now, and we're here to tell you about a way HHS students can get involved in selecting songs that are being played as bells for class change.
Yes, we are. Assistant Principal Cody Lee had designed a QR code and placed this code around the school. The code will give students access to enter songs to be played for the bells.
Now, there are a few restrictions, however. Let's get to Mr. Lee to find out more about those restrictions and more in this report.
Well, I've been thinking of ways to get student involvement in the bell songs. So we came up with a Google form that you can link through QR codes that are posted throughout the building. And so far I've gotten a lot of requests, a lot of weird ones, but some good ones. Got some Pink Floyd, some Radiohead, some weird YouTube stuff that I've never heard of, so I'm going to have to look into that a little bit. But I'll have to download the songs, upload them into our computer system, and as I filter through the song requests that I get, if I find one that I think works, and most of them that I've gotten so far do, I'll download the song, upload it to our Bell platform, and you'll start hearing them within the next week or so. So looking forward to seeing everybody's requests.
I chose Diva by Beyonce for the Bell song because, you know, really gets me going. I could use a little Beyonce during the school day, I think. I think we can all use some Beyonce because it's uplifting. And, yeah, it'll really wake me up, I think.
Thanks, Gage and Bree. Stephen Solomon up now. And students, have you purchased any feathers for the Think a Teacher fundraiser yet? If you haven't, don't worry. You still have time. The feathers only cost 25 cents each, and the money is donated to support children in our community. The fundraiser is put on by FCCLA, and I know the teachers get really excited when they see a lot of colors decorating their doors. How's the fundraiser going? Let's get a quick update in this report.
So yesterday we started our Thank a Teacher fundraiser. We're selling feathers that anybody in the building can buy for anybody else in the building. It can be a teacher, custodian, counselors, office staff, anybody. We raised $30.50 yesterday. Our total that we're hoping to raise is $300, so we're pretty far off still, but usually it's a little slow in the beginning. We had a lot of students buying maybe 1 or 2 feathers for their teachers. I know that I had a couple students that went and bought some for Coach Bryant, and they physically took them to him, and he was excited to get those feathers. So far, Miss Jones is in the lead. She has 84 feathers, so someone was very generous and bought a lot of feathers for her. So we're looking forward to see how the rest of our fundraiser can go.
It's always nice to get feathers from your students. Right now, I've got one, so I need some of my students to pick it up a little bit because one feather looks kind of bare up there. But anytime you get one, it makes your day because it means somebody in your class or someone you know has thought about you, and that's always a good thing as a teacher. You want to be able to make an impact on some students. They make impacts on me all the time. So it's a great fundraiser. It's for a great cause, and I appreciate everyone that's willing to give me a flower or a feather or any other teacher that's got all these feathers. I think Miss Jones has got like 100. So great job for her and great job for her students. But it's always good to get them, and I'm happy to receive some. So whoever got me this one, thank you very much.
Get out there and buy some feathers. I know our first block needs to open up our wallets for Coach Green. His turkey is crystal clear at the moment. Nate back down. We're going to get you into commercial break now. But hang around after the break for sports and entertainment. Football getting set for their first round matchup with Southeast Bullock tonight in state playoffs. We'll have another edition of Beat the Heat. Stick and stay. Sports is next.
And you know what we're forgetting right now? Where's Lex at?
Oh. I didn't think about that.
The lost and found.
Yeah,
let's go.
Good idea. Lex, where'd you go?
I got lost in the lost and found. If you lost something lost and found, make sure to check it. Hey, this stuff is near the office.
Huge game, really excited, great opportunity to have a home playoff game, which we've only had. This is the 3rd time ever, so really excited. They're a good football team coming almost from Savannah, so they got a long ride, and so hopefully they'll be good and tired when they get here and we can put something on them.
I'm stoked. I mean, the rest of the team, they're hyped up, they're ready. I mean, everybody, we're hosting. How can you not be excited? It's going to be a great game, and I got a lot of faith in us. I think we're going to do really, really well.
I'm very excited. I don't know about the rest of the team because it's one of our first playoff games at home in a really long time. So I'm excited for that. I get to play, so that's also really exciting.
Maybe not who, but like what. When it comes to what they do schematically on offense, they're split back veer teams, so that's something you don't see every day. It's option-based football. Something that I ran in college as a player, so I know it pretty well, and so does the rest of the coaching staff. But it's just kind of it's not very modern. right? So it's different than most things that you see.
Really nobody. We ain't that worried.
Worried about their linebackers since they like to rush sometimes, and sometimes they like to play pass. So we really need to be watching for them, so then we can see what we can do to help us win the game.
Everybody does really need to play well, similar to our last game. I mean, complementary football is important. So good special teams, good defense, good offense. We just need to be solid though. We don't have to play, above our heads. We just need to tackle well, get down on double teams, squeeze down blocks, tackle well, block well. Just simple things like that.
Cody needs to score big. Killian needs to run the ball like he did last time, and the whole defense needs to make plays all over the field.
I mean, playoff game, playoff week. Got to come out and support a brother. So we should come out and support because this could potentially be our senior's last game, and we're in playoffs now. We got playoffs at home for the third time in school history, so I feel like that's a big deal.
Good luck tonight, guys. Can't wait for the game. Mason Davis and Angela Romero here now, and we are reporting on our girls' flag football team.
Yes, we are. Coach Broom's squad has had a very solid year for it being their first year of play.
Yep, and a state playoff berth is on the way. Thursday night as they took on the Ramblers of Lafayette.
How did it turn out? Let's find out.
All right, so we opened up last night with Fannin. They scored early on us. We started out poor on defense, and they got up on top of us pretty quick. We rallied back, had a chance to tie it at the end with 20-something seconds, and stranded at the goal line. So with 4 seconds left, we threw it in the end zone. Incomplete. We lose 18-12.
And then we won our second game against Lafayette by a good bit.
So our girls had 2 really good games yesterday. First game against Fannin, they came out. We played super hard. It came down all the way to the last 20 seconds of the game. We just weren't able to execute a touchdown. But overall, the girls played really good against Fannin. Their record is 13-1, I believe, so they're a great team, and we played really good against them. Second game against Lafayette, we won. Girls played really good, and especially with back-to-back games like that, they really impressed us with their stamina and drive throughout the whole game.
Next game, which was for third place in our half of the region, was against Lafayette. We came out, stalled early on our first drive, and then pretty much dominated from there on out. So we ended up as a third seed from our half of the region. Next week we will go to Alatoona to play a 2 seed from the east, and we don't know who our opponent is. If we win one game next week, we will play Thursday somewhere. Everything's up in the air. We don't really know who we match up with yet. So that's where we are.
We head to the region tournament next week in Alatoona, Tuesday and Thursday. It's going to be really tough teams there. It's going to be really good teams. We are playing the number 2 seed, I believe. So it's just going to be really tough. It's going to be a good game. Our girls just need to come out. We need to run our plays with purpose. Death by 1,000 cuts has kind of been our motto, and it's something that we just the little tiny mistakes, they all add up and they get us. So we just gotta have to go out there, make as few mistakes as possible, and play good.
Hey guys, welcome back to 5-Star Picks. This week we got some tough games. We got number 11 Georgia versus number 6 Tennessee, number 18 Colorado versus Utah, and number 23 South Carolina versus number 24 Missouri. Let's go ahead and get to those interviews.
Who am I here with?
Well, it's Coach Green.
Only survivor from last week.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I mean, I was kind of worried, actually, but then I saw the games. I was watching them like, dude, I'm doing pretty good, and then Vanderbilt let me down.
Yeah. Still with 2-1, though.
2-1's pretty good. I'll take it.
All right, so first game, we got number 6 Tennessee versus number 11 Georgia.
Yeah, that's the big one. It's kind of like an elimination game, I think, for the playoffs. Georgia's struggling. I like it. I like when they're struggling. Tennessee, I'm going to go with Tennessee here. I'm going to go with Tennessee on the road to knock off those dogs.
Yes, sir. We got number 11 Georgia versus number 6 Tennessee.
I think Georgia's if Carson Beck can get his act together, we'll whoop Tennessee.
Go Vols. All right, and for the first game, we have number 11 Georgia versus number 6 Tennessee.
Give me the dogs at home.
First game, we got number 11 Georgia versus number 6 Tennessee.
Whew. I can't believe we dropped to 11. But anywho, I have to say Georgia because I'm a Georgia fan. Do I honestly think we will win? Not a chance. Sorry.
Go Vols.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying.
no.
All right, the next game we have number 18 Colorado versus Utah.
I got Colorado. It'll be a good game, though.
Game we have number 18 Colorado versus Utah.
I saw Utah blow one against BYU last week. Colorado's playing pretty good. Don't love them, but I'm going to go with Colorado in this one. Go with Dion.
Colorado all day.
All right, for the second game, we got number 18 Colorado versus Utah.
I'm pulling for Colorado, so I'm going to say Colorado.
All right, for the last game, we got number 23 South Carolina versus number 24 Missouri.
No, I actually like Missouri, but South Carolina's been looking strong, and they just came off a win versus Vandy, so I got to go South Carolina.
All right.
I think the Gamecocks are going to get it. I think South Carolina's going to win that game.
All right. For the last game, we got number 24 Missouri and number 23 South Carolina.
That's a good matchup. Both those teams are pretty good. I'm going to go with South Carolina because I like their little running back they got. He's tough.
All right.
Thanks for sports, guys. Definitely a lot going on there. Maggie and Brooke here now for our entertainment.
Yeah, but it's been a while since the Beat the Heat segment.
Sure has, and guess what?
What?
Bringing us still unbeaten.
Yep, and let's see if the Heat can beat Ryan Womack in a game of Guess the Movie by the Emojis.
What's your name?
Oh,
No, redhead.
Brave.
No.
SpongeBob.
Up.
It. Oh. Coco.
Moana.
You're cheating.
Aladdin.
Why can't you just let me think?
What?
Oh. Toy Story.
Bro, what? Okay. Frozen. Pirates of the Sea. Or
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
I said that version. I said that version. Watch it
No,
back.
I said it.
Watch it back.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Monsters, Inc.
Oh.
See,
And with that, we'll wrap up this Friday edition of the 5-Star News. We'll rejoin you again next Tuesday with a brand new report, but until then, have a great weekend, and as always, stay classy, Heritage.